Katrina and this is my channel Create Something Pretty. Today I am doing a Friday sews and I'm filming on a Friday, which is quite late for me, so I'm hoping I can get this all up and edited sooner rather than later. Today's video is a plans video. I'm doing a plan for the coming winter season rather than just a month, just to give myself plenty of time to get everything done. So I'm also going to give you a little bit of an update on what I've been working on, and I have my creations from the past at the end, so stick around for that. So if you're new here, thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you'll stick around and see what I get up to, and I hope you'll enjoy what you see. And if you do, please leave me a like, and if you think you want to see more from me, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And to everyone who comes back every week, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here, and I love chatting to you down in the comments. It just feels like a little community that we've got going on, and I love that. It's so nice. So I have you outside today, and we're in my garden. It's very autumn. It's my trees. You can't see the ones that's here, which I do want to show you this a bit later, or maybe I'll put a picture in. They are all the different colors. It is so pretty. So I really wanted to film outside today. I did try yesterday and there were a lot of challenges. I kind of gave up in the end when an alarm went off at the neighbor's house. So I just couldn't do it. So hopefully we have a bit more luck today. The weather is quite dull, which usually means it's a bit quieter, so I'm hoping it's going to stay that way, but there is also a chance of rain. So I'm not really undercover here, I'm just undercover. I'm hoping I don't have to pick everything up and move. It will be quite a challenge to get all this inside before it gets wet. But anyway, fingers crossed. So let's get into it. First of all, I need to tell you what I'm wearing. I was wearing all ready to wear until I came outside and realized how freezing it was, and I have grabbed this. I think this is a Simplicity jacket. I'll have to put the number down below. I'm planning my winter wardrobe, and I want to make a jacket this year. I want to make a shirt, and there are two patterns, one of which I haven't brought out with me, that have been on my mind that I want to get made this season. So and before I get into that, I need to tell you what I've been working on. So I have been working on the Donny shirt, and this is it. I'm not wearing it because I'm not in love with the color. It is super comfortable on. This is pretty much just a fit trial, and I thought I just wanted to trial doing the collar and just getting it all made up before I decided on what my final fabric was going to be like. I did have to make a few adjustments, as I always seem to have to do. I did narrow shoulder adjustment. What else? I added 2.5 inches to the length, and I'm finding with this one, I think I may need to do a broad back adjustment. I'm not 100% if that's what it is. I'm pretty sure before I got to this, I actually had to bring the shoulders in because it was gaping at the back of my neck. So I'm not sure what that's called. If you know what that's called, can you please let me know? I have heard of it, but I can't think what it's called right now. And I need to Google it to figure out how to do it. So before I do my final copy, I do want to have another go. I am also umming and erring over what fabric to make this out of, because I don't work in an office. I'm sat at home, so I work from home, so I need my clothes to be quite casual. So I do have some options. These are a couple of rayons. I feel like it needs to be a rayon because it's just the style I feel like needs to have more drape on me. So this is one of the rayons I picked up at East Coast Fabrics, and this is very large print, very colorful. I want to make sure whatever I choose that I'm going to wear it. I really don't want to be making stuff that I'm not going to wear. So that is one option. So it's a very lightweight rayon. The other one that I pulled out, this is another rayon. It's black. I'm debating using this one. I don't know if that looks too dressy. Like I probably wear this shirt with jeans and I just wear it going out somewhere. I don't know. I'm not sure. And the other one, I did have this all ironed up and ready to go. This is, I think it's a rayon. It's really soft and light compared to all my other rayons. I can't remember where I got it from. I think it was either Super Cheap Fabrics or I think it would have been Super Cheap maybe Lincraft. But if it was Lincraft, it would have been a twill. So I'm not sure, but it feels so different to all my other rayons. So I'm debating if I make the Donny out of this, is it going to look too much like I'm working in like a retail situation? I don't know. I don't want it to look like a work shirt. I want it to be something I can wear at home. That's maybe just a little bit like a casual dressy casual. What's that term? Let's say it's casual, but it dresses you up a little bit. That's what I'm going for. So let me know, what do you think? Which one of these fabrics should I go ahead with the Donny? I'm really tempted because last night I was umming and ahhing over what to use. And I'm thinking I might put this project aside because it is holding me up from getting into my winter stuff. And it's cold right now, or else I wouldn't be out here in a jacket. It's freezing at the moment. So I really want to get onto these other things. And I feel like this is just holding me up because I can't decide what to make it out of. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. You might have to watch this space. So that's the black rayon. This is the very colourful, bold, I think it's got like a olivey green background. That rayon, it's very wrinkly, needs a iron. And this is the flowery with a black background. I just want to look to the moment. I don't want to look my age. Is that the bad thing to say? I don't know. I want to look elevated. Let's put it like that. So, but not like I'm going to work or anything. So tell me, what do you think? Or can I use something different? I'm not sure what to do. I wish I had girls in the house to ask. My daughter's a bit young yet. She's good sometimes. Anyway, so that's what I'm working on currently. I do plan next, I really want to get my Agnes top made, which I think I have just buried. This is the fabric that I had brought out last time. So this is what I want to make my Agnes top out of, just a plain scoop necked, plain sleeve Agnes by Tilly and the Buttons. That is this pattern. So that's my next plan. So if I don't do the Donny, this is what I'm doing next. And then what I want to do is work on the Marlowe, so I have more winter items. I don't know if you've noticed, I have kind of dropped out a bit from May. I feel like all I'm wearing is t-shirts. And I feel like all of them they've all had a lot of wear and they're starting to look a bit ragged. So I've kind of just started wearing ready to wear, so I'm not posting as often. So that's something I need to fix. So these are winter things that I really do need. So I want to make the Marlowe and Agnes next. And then I really want to get stuck into my winter plans. So I have had on my list for quite some time now that I wanted to make a button-up collared shirt. And I have 3 patterns that I'm planning, that I have the option of using, and they're all just that a little bit different. So I have, this is the Marsha Style Aaliyah. This has a lot of really nice sleeve options, and I believe it's oversized, slightly oversized sort of a look. When I wear this shirt, I'm planning to wear it over the top of something else, sort of maybe not buttoned up, which I've been doing quite a bit lately. This is, oh, you can see the sleeve options on the outside. Is it better pictures? No. Oh, yeah, maybe that's a better picture. Oh, can you see it? Oh, no, I can't hold it close to the camera. You can't see it all. I like the puffy sleeve version on this one. Puffy sleeve. The elasticized sleeve. And I would do the collar. I'm not keen on this pocket. I think that's a bit different for me, so maybe I would leave that off. So that's an option, at least. I've seen the dress version made up. That looks really, really nice. So that's the Aaliyah by Marsha Style. So that's my first option. That's a PDF I already have. I also have the Aria Button Down by Love Notions. I think this is more of your traditional style shirt. There's plain square pockets, and it appears the line drawings are more fitted. So I don't know if I'm actually going to know that it is until I actually make it. Yeah, I think it doesn't say what the cuffs are. It says deep side bands, so I like the idea of that. That sounds really good. Sounds good to me. I would definitely do a long sleeves, and I'm not sure whether to do a camp collar. Maybe I probably would try a proper stand-up collar. I have never done that before. I've done plenty of button plackets, but I have never done, I don't think I've done a stand-up collar. If I did, it was a very long time ago. So that is something, that's a skill builder for me. And I think I need to do lots of this sort of thing so that I can get better at it and just be comfortable with it, because I'm really comfortable at doing buttonholes. So I do a lot of them. I think if I just do more of this kind of thing, I will feel much more comfortable at it. So that's my option number 2. I think I'm leaning towards this one because if it's just your more traditional, it appears to be more of your traditional style shirt. So that's option number 2. And this one is the Bond shirt by Itch to Stitch. I've had this for quite some time. This one doesn't have a collar. That's the only thing with this one. I do love the one she's wearing. I think that looks really, really nice. And this has a dress version. I'll just check to see if there's any line drawings I can show you. There's a couple of sleeve options there actually. There's a where is it? That one, puffy sleeve. Look, I like this sleeve. That's quite nice. That would suit my lifestyle. I do like the full length sleeve for this time of year, but I think that's a really nice little shirt as well. And it's got bust darts. I think I want the bust darts. I do like a bit of shaping. Who is it? So Liberated has also come out with another shirt that I was just looking at this morning, debating whether I wanted to get that, but I'm thinking no, make what you've got. I can't remember the name. I'll put it on the screen. It's currently 30% off, and I'm pretty sure there's a site-wide sale, so everything at So Liberated is currently 30% off. That's a little bit of goss, something you might want to hear. Love a sale. So yeah, that's my 3 options. So I didn't bring out my fabric because, you know, I'm that professional. I do have a checkered white fabric to make this with. I would prefer it was a darker color though, like a black on a white background with quite a bit of black in it. That's just more my style. Yeah, I think the colors make a big difference to whether I wear things or not. I feel like the sun's coming out. It could be a good thing. Also, so these are my options. So I've got the Leah by Marsha Style, the Bond shirt and dress by Itch to Stitch. Make sure you can see that. The Aria button down by Love Notion. So that's the 3 options that I want to make this shirt with. So the next item that I really, really want to get done this winter is a jacket, like a coat style jacket. I bought a heap of like wools, like heavy wool sort of fabrics from Spotlight. I'm pretty sure they got polyester in them because I got them at a really good clearance price, but I don't mind that they're not great quality because I haven't done this before. So when I'm better at it, I'll probably go buy something a bit nicer when I feel a bit more confident that I'm not going to wreck something that costs a lot of money. So I have this pattern. This is the Octave, is that how you say that? Octave coat by Love Notions. I think I like the one without the hood for now. I do like this, but I think for my needs at the moment, I think this is more what I'm after. I went shopping the other day and I did take some video of a jacket, and I'm not sure if I can put it in, but I will try because I will have to sort of freeze the frame for you to be able to see because I didn't stop long enough at it. So I'll try and put that in. There was a pink jacket with a collar and it had like the notch sort of in it, and that's more the style that I would prefer to make. But I thought maybe I'll give this a go first, because maybe there's a reason why the collar isn't usually that more shawl style collar in patterns. Maybe it's easier to achieve, so I'll do that for my first one. So there, oh, and this is the fabric. This is one of the fabrics that I picked up last year. This is very heavy. It's very, very heavy. This is like a, oh, now that the light is shining so much, I don't know if you can see that, it's kind of whitening it out a bit. It's like an orangey sort of colour. It's kind of fairly solid. Oh, I guess it's a solid background. But that is what I'm planning to use. I don't mind this colour on me at all. I really don't mind oranges. I think they do me justice. So that's what I'm planning to use for that one. Yeah, so that is an option. So coat, shirt, they are things I definitely want to make. Now, I do have two other things. This is a Jessie coat again by Sew Over It. If I have better photos, I'll put them up as well. I already had fabric that I could use for this, because I've been seeing these teddy fleece jackets in the shops, and I really like those. And I actually do like that this has a smaller collar, which I think it would suit me better, because I feel like I would get lost under those big collars that you keep seeing, or I keep seeing them in the shops. I have this teddy fleece that I bought. I think I bought this shortly after we came out of lockdown, back in those lovely years where we couldn't go anywhere. So I love the color of this. This is so different, and it's not much different in color to what I'm seeing in the shops. So I think this will be perfect for the coat again, because it's quite lightweight. I may need to line it. So that's my plan for that one. And the other one, I didn't bring the batten out for. I want to make, I'll show you the fabric because I have that. This is also a flannel. This is from Spotlight. I bought it last year on clearance. So I always find things on clearance, especially if I haven't made it before, so that I can trial it without wasting a whole lot of money. This is to make a shacket, the style arc. Oh, it's a Logan shacket, so I can put a photo up of that. Yeah, so I want to make this into the Logan shacket. I recently saw Kristen's on Dahlia Society. She made one just recently in one of her new fabrics, and I just love the shape. It looks so lovely on her. So I think I want to make one very similar to what she made, same sort of length, that sort of just hip sort of length. So I think that is something much needed in my wardrobe. It would be really good right now because there's a breeze and it's freezing. There's a little bit of rain in that. We're nearly at the end. We're nearly done. So that is planned for a Logan shacket. And what was the other one I wanted to make? I think that's it. I think that's a lot. We're done. Sorry, now my last item that I need to show you is my creations from the past. And I really hadn't planned this one very well. So I kind of pulled something out from my stash that I had made. Last week I was up in our shed, and I found a whole lot of things that had been put away. And I don't know if you remember I think it was in the mid-90s, there was this phase of folk art, I think it's called folk art, going around, and there's all these little signs with all the tea dyeing, all that sort of stuff going around. I was deep into making the dolls. All the like vintage looking, and you tea dye them so they look old. And my favorite one, like I made a lot of those. My favorite one that I made is this one. This is Emmy, and she still hangs on my wall because I love her. I think she's gorgeous. She's just simple. She's got little buttons and a little bit of embroidery on her, buttons on her shoulders, and this is like it's like a calico, and you put tea in a pot, tea and water, and then you just dip the garment into it and just let it sit there. I can't remember for how long because that was a long time ago, the 90s. And she has this little message on her. What does it even say? Hold fast to that which is good. Well, that's a nice message, I guess. So it's a little bit of embroidery. My embroidery is nothing fancy. I just give it a go. Don't know if it's right, but I like it. So, and the little legs, little painted on shoes. They're so cute. So that is my creation from the past. So I hope you have enjoyed that today. It hasn't rained yet. We've done really well. I hope you guys have had a really lovely week, and hopefully you've had a chance to sew or do something that you enjoy. Looking forward to getting a bit more sewing done this week. I'm debating whether I want to go and start on my what's it called, Agnes top, or whether I want to get into this do my Donny. So I would really appreciate some advice on what you think I should do with my Donny top. Do I use the bright fabric, or I'm more leaning towards maybe the black, but I don't know. I don't go to work. I don't work in an office. I'm a stay-at-home mum. I go out to the shops once in a while. I live in a very casual area. I don't really see anyone dressing up very much around here unless they're going to work. So yeah, let me know. What do you think? What fabric should I use? I would really appreciate some advice. And maybe also the shirt, I don't know if I need to do like a curved back adjustment, or I know how to do a broad back adjustment, but I'm not sure if it's a different adjustment because I had looseness at the back of my neck here, but it was tight across where the yoke finished. So if you know what to do there, I would appreciate any advice. So thank you so much for hanging around, and for any advice that you give me, thank you so much also. And if you're new here, I hope you've enjoyed that. Please, if you want to see more from me, please subscribe, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And so thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Alright, I'm just popping on because I wanted to show you my trees. I almost forgot. These are my trees that I can see outside of my window every morning. They're absolutely stunning. It's to hide my husband's shed, which he loves and I hate. But it is a nice backdrop to these colours. And oh, those little metal balls down there, my husband makes them. He welds them up, and I think he's planning to sell some. So that is my trees. This is my other garden. I'm trying not to trip over anything here. This is a mulberry tree. We come further down here, we have a weeping cherry, and this one here is a crepe myrtle. It is absolutely stunning at the moment. I kind of wish it was at the front of the house. So that is my garden. So yeah, it's my beautiful trees, and I just felt a drop of rain. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for hanging around. Bye.